King Og of Bashan. The name echoes through millennia, a whisper from a time before history. He is a figure shrouded in mystery, a giant who walked the earth when gods and monsters were real. His story, fragmented and fearsome, is found in the pages of the Hebrew Bible, a testament to an ancient clash of power. Og was the last of the Rephaim, a race of giants who terrified ancient civilizations. His kingdom, Bashan, was a land of towering forests and imposing basalt plateaus. The Bible describes Og as a fearsome warrior, his size and strength unmatched. His very existence challenges our understanding of the past, blurring the line between myth and reality. Og's story is not just about one king or one battle, it is a window into a forgotten world, a world of extraordinary beings and epic conflicts. His legend, passed down through generations, continues to fascinate and frighten. It reminds us that some mysteries endure, their answers lost to the sands of time. The Israelites fleeing slavery in Egypt found themselves facing Og's armies at Edrei. Led by Moses, they had wandered the desert for years, their God proving his power with miraculous signs. But Og, with his giant stature and formidable reputation, presented a new kind of challenge. The battle was fierce, a clash of bronze and flesh under a scorching sun. The very earth trembled as the giant king, wielding an iron bedstead as a weapon, met the Israelites in open combat. The Bible describes Og's bed as being an astounding 13 cubits long and 6 cubits wide, a testament to his immense size. Despite Og's strength, he was no match for the power of the God of Israel. Moses, guided by divine wisdom, led his people to victory, striking down the giant king and scattering his armies. The victory at Edrei was more than a military triumph. It was a symbolic victory of the divine over the monstrous. The dimensions of Og's bed, as described in the Bible, have captivated and confused scholars for centuries. 13 cubits long and 6 cubits wide, a bed fit for a giant, a bed that defies our understanding of human proportions. Some interpret the measurements literally, imagining a bed frame towering over houses. Others see the description as symbolic, a literary device to emphasize Og's extraordinary size and power. Could the bed represent a megalithic structure, a monument to a lost age? Or is it a metaphorical representation of the land Og ruled, a land vast and imposing? The mystery of Og's bed endures, a physical impossibility that fuels our fascination with the giant king. It stands as a tangible reminder of an ancient world, a world where giants roamed and legends were born. The Rephaim, the race of giants to which Og belonged, are mentioned throughout the Hebrew Bible. They were a source of terror and wonder. Their presence a reminder of a time when the world was filled with strange and powerful beings. But were they real, or are they merely the stuff of myth? Archaeologists have unearthed skeletal remains of unusually large humans in various parts of the world, fueling speculation about the existence of ancient giants. Some point to megalithic structures such as Stonehenge and the dolmens scattered across Europe and Asia as evidence of a race of giants with superhuman strength. While the evidence is inconclusive, the possibility remains that the Rephaim, like Og himself, were more than just mythical beings. Perhaps they were remnants of a previous epoch, survivors of a time when the world was a vastly different place. The story of Og is not confined to the pages of the Hebrew Bible. His name surfaces in other ancient texts, fragments of stories and legends that paint a broader picture of this enigmatic figure. In the Dead Sea Scrolls, Og is depicted as a monstrous giant, a terrifying adversary who posed a real threat to the Israelites. Ugaritic texts, discovered in present-day Syria, mention a powerful king named Og, ruler of a kingdom associated with the underworld. These texts offer tantalizing glimpses into the broader mythology surrounding Og, suggesting a figure of immense power and ancient lineage. These scattered references, whispers from a distant past, serve to deepen the mystery of King Og. They hint at a complex figure, both feared and revered, whose story extends far beyond the biblical narrative. Section 6 OG in Jewish Law, Tales of the Talmud. In Jewish tradition, the story of Og continues to be told and retold, embellished and expanded upon in the Talmud and other rabbinical writings. These texts offer fascinating, often fantastical, interpretations of Og's life and times. One Talmudic story claims that Og survived the Great Flood by clinging to the side of Noah's Ark. Another describes how Og uprooted a mountain and threatened to hurl it at the Israelites, only to have the mountain miraculously collapse upon him. These tales, while not meant to be taken literally, illustrate the enduring fascination with Og in Jewish thought. They present him as a figure of immense power and arrogance, a being who challenged God and met a fittingly dramatic end. Through these stories, Og becomes more than just a historical figure. He transforms into a symbol of human hubris and the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Section 7, The Giant in Islamic Tradition, Echoes of a Formidable Foe. The story of Og also found its way into Islamic tradition, where he is known as Uj ibn Anak. Islamic texts describe him as a giant of incredible size and strength, a formidable opponent who struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. Like the Jewish tradition, Islamic law often embellishes the story of Uj, adding colorful details and moral lessons. Some accounts portray him as a tyrannical ruler, while others highlight his immense size and strength. One story even claims that Og's teeth were so large that they were used as pillars in the construction of a mosque. These stories, passed down through generations, serve to remind people of the power of faith and the ultimate victory of those who follow the will of God. Og in Islamic tradition becomes a cautionary tale, a reminder that even the mightiest of beings are ultimately subservient to a higher power. Section 8, A Legacy of Wonder and Terror, Og's Enduring Presence. The legend of King Og continues to captivate our imaginations. He is a figure who straddles the line between history and myth, a reminder of a time when giants walked the earth and the world was filled with mystery. His story, passed down through millennia, has lost none of its power to fascinate and frighten. We are drawn to Og's story because it speaks to our fascination with the unknown, with the possibility that there are forces at work in the universe that we do not fully understand. His immense size and strength, the mystery of his origins and his dramatic demise all contribute to his enduring appeal. Og's story is a reminder that the world is a vast and mysterious place, and that there are still wonders to be discovered. It is a story that continues to inspire awe and wonder, a testament to the power of imagination and the enduring allure of the unknown. Section 9. Conclusion. Unraveling the enigma of King Og. The story of King Og of Bashan is a tapestry woven from history, myth, and religious tradition. He is a figure who defies easy categorization, a giant who embodies both the terror and the wonder of the ancient world. Was he a real historical figure, a mythical archetype, or a blend of both? The answer, like Og himself, remains elusive. The search for the historical Og is fraught with difficulty. Archaeological evidence is scant and open to interpretation, and the biblical accounts are often contradictory and infused with theological significance. Yet the enduring fascination with Og suggests that his story taps into something deeper than just historical curiosity. Og represents the unknown, the otherworldly, the forces that lie beyond our understanding. His story reminds us that the world is a vast and mysterious place, and that there are still giants to be found, both literally and metaphorically. Whether a historical figure or a mythical creation, King Og of Bashan continues to cast a long shadow across our collective imagination. His legend, passed down through generations, serves as a timeless reminder of the power of stories to shape our understanding of ourselves and the world around us.